Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today's an exciting day. I'm here with my beautiful spooky friend Ashley Greathouse, who is a fantastic horror writer. If you have not heard of her or her books, what are you doing? Get on Amazon, check her out, help support her. And if you don't like horror books, but you know somebody that does, you know what to do. She's here today to help me build a scarecrow for my garden. I mentioned, I think when I was planting everything, that Dirk and I were each gonna be building our own scarecrows. So I still have no idea what he's gonna do, only that it's gonna be a probably complete opposite from ours. So
I don't think any one exists like this one.
yeah, I can pretty much agree with that too. So we are gonna, I think I've got one more piece of equipment I need to go and grab, and then we're gonna get started. So tag along and enjoy the show. All right, the first step is gonna be getting the fence post in the ground. So Ashley is gonna be awesome and get it done.
I know you gotta be super strong.
You can do it. Oh yeah.
I hope I'm not going in crooked. That's what she said, sir.
Beautiful. Dirk's gonna want to call you for help on his projects. All right, so we got that, and now we're gonna get our 2 pieces of lumber nailed together so that we can get it and stabilize it so that we can have the arms and such. So we'll be right back. All right, so we have these really long 2x2s, and we're gonna use this as the base and the arms, or the stability.
The
skeleton, yeah. But they're a little bit too long. This one is anyway. So I'm just gonna, well, it took the 2 of us to figure out how to get this thing to work. So we're good now. So I'm just gonna cut off just right there, so this part here will drop off. Now I know that was definitely not the proper way to do that, but I still have all my fingers. So
We're good.
Practice saw and tool safety always. Don't be like me. Okay. We kind of just have it held together by a little thread right now. We do have wire that it'll be wired together, but that gives it enough support. Ashley had the great idea to do that. And then we'll
need to slide it back out, we can.
Brilliant. So, what do you think with that one? Let's see. Halfway down.
Wow, honestly.
I think that'd work fine. And then if we need the arms to be any longer, we can just go over there and get a big old stick and tie it to it, and the stick can be, like you mentioned, the actual arms.
Yeah, because the sleeves are kind of short on it.
Yeah. That's a great idea. I love it. We're making progress. And I gotta apologize, the neighbor's mowing. I think we had the idea to be out here and he had the idea to mow at the same time. So, can't blame him. This grass this year is just getting out of control, and with ticks as bad as they are. So we're trying to talk a little louder in case the mower comes across as louder on the video for y'all, but hopefully y'all can hear us all right. All right, so we figured out the skeleton and the arms. Got some wire to wire those 2 together. We're gonna go ahead and take care of that, and then we're gonna get this thing built. And we're gonna show you at the very end what it looks like instead of the process through it, just so it can be a surprise, and maybe by then the mowing will be a little bit less loud. hopefully, and you can hear us a little better. But if not, you know, you'll at least be able to see it. She's awesome. Originally, my plan was to go for something kind of Jeepers Creepers-y, something real like dark in color as well as content, but we went in a completely different direction. You ready? You think they're ready? I had this old vintage wedding dress hanging on my wall in my studio, and I realized that it would be perfect because it flows, so it'll have the motion and the hair as well, which Ashley so very nicely donated to the cause here. And I'm in love with her.
I mean, she's scary. Like, if that thing came at you,
I'd be kind of freaked out, you know, with her giant raven crow minions there. Absolutely.
and we've all heard the stories of the lady in the white dress. So
Yep.
we know not to mess with her. The birds are gonna have to figure this out for themselves.
We are excited, very excited, and I'm gonna see how she does just with the dress and the hair flowing. And if I notice that there's birds over here that I don't want, the next time I'm in town, I'll pick up some black streamers or something to use as kind of crazy fingers
Yeah.
to help with that. But I think right now, I think she's good to go. We we had to do a lot of running around, a lot of backtracking, because I wasn't prepared. I didn't have all my tools and everything rounded up to begin with. And then I don't have my own tools, which I'm gonna remedy that, because, you know, Dirk, bless his heart, Papa Bear never puts his tools in the same place twice. So me trying to run around, find where stuff is, it didn't work out too well. So we had some interesting methods to get her stabilized and everything.
It's
but
all about the journey.
exactly. And I think that she turned out fantastic.
She did.
And what's her name? What
Oh,
did
I changed it like 4 times. What would you like to name your scarecrow, Natalie?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Now every name that I've ever known in my life has flown out of my head.
I said Ethel.
Ethel was your first instinct, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Ethel.
Ethel.
And if we find another name that we like, we'll just middle name her.
Yeah, she was
So.
abandoned at the altar because of her monstrous arms.
Yes.
Sorry, Ethel.
You can hear her crying at night sometimes. Now, y'all, don't mess with me. Don't come by and hang outside of my house making feminine crying noises. That's not cool. I hear you giggling. I'm gonna know it's
That
you.
was my feminine. Get one of those recording things.
Yeah, but I think we're good to go with her for now, unless I add fingers, long flowing fingers to her with perfect timing, because it's time for my beautiful friend to hit the road, and I can't say thank you enough.
Oh, I
and
love it here.
It's always good to spend time.
Yes.
And initially we were gonna go creek walking and finding, you know, hagstones and stuff, and then I realized I have a scarecrow I need to build. I have a spooky friend and fellow ghost hunter, so what better way to spend this beautiful day?
Absolutely. It's one for the record books.
Yep.
It's not every day that you make a bride scarecrow.
And, you know, y'all have to stay tuned to see what Dirk does with his, but I'm in love with her. I love her. And we're going to end it there. And like we like to say here on Mama Bear's Homestead and More, keep on keeping on, friends.